Hello, guys. I hope you're fine. Today, we're going to continue with more activities. Objectives. In this unit, you will talk about vacation time and problems. Use past continuous verbs in questions and answers. Use question words to ask and answer about past events. Vacation time. We're going to read and complete these fun facts about vacations. You have to use words from the box. 1. Lost and found. In 2011, more people lost their cell phones than their sunglasses while they were traveling. 2. Ouch. Every year, mosquitoes make 700 million people sick. 3. Cover up. Be careful. You can get sunburned on a cloudy day if you don't wear sunscreen. 4. Why not fly? In 2010, a British woman took the longest kayak trip that anyone has ever taken, more than 3,200 kilometers. Now, we're going to check some vocabulary related to vacations. Open your student's book at page 75. In exercise 2, you have to read this vocabulary and match them to the pictures. 1. Insect repellent. 2. A helmet. 3. A warm jacket. 4. A windbreaker. 5. A life jacket. 6. Water bottle. 7. A map. 8. Sunscreen. 9. Sunglasses. In exercise 3, you have to look at the words in the box and choose 3 activities that you like and why. You have to complete the table with the information. Let's practice with more exercises. Complete these activities in your workbook, pages 62 and 63. In exercise 1, you have to match the pictures with the actions. Write the numbers in the square. In exercise 2, you have to rank the vacations and write their numbers in the chart. Which vacation would you like the best? And which one would you like the least? In exercise 3, you have to classify the words in the correct rows. Useful clothing, useful for eyes, useful for skin, useful for safety or health. And in exercise 4, you have to complete the sentences using the words from exercise 3. A helmet, a life jacket, a map, a warm jacket, a water bottle, a windbreaker, insect repellent, sunglasses, and sunscreen. When you finish the previous activities, you have to read this vacation story and answer the questions in your student's book, pages 76 and 77. If you don't know the meaning of a word, you can look it up in a dictionary. This is another story. a family's kayaking trip. You have to read it and answer the questions below, and complete the exercise 6-2. Workbook, page 64. In this part, we're going to talk about vacations and vacation problems. But first, you have to read this dialogue and answer the question. Why was this Daniel's best vacation ever? What happened on their vacation? We're going to read the activities that these people were doing during their vacations. Mark and Caroline were reading books. Mike and his family were having a picnic. I was hiking with my cousins. Kevin was swimming in the pool. Brian was relaxing in a hammock. In the previous sentences, we used the past continuous to express the actions. We use this tense to express an ongoing action that was happening at a specific moment in the past. El tiempo pasado continuo lo utilizamos para hablar de acciones que estaban sucediendo en un momento específico en el pasado. If it's an affirmative sentence, we have to use this structure. We start with the subject, then we need the verb to be in past, was, or were, then an ing verb and the complement. Like these examples. Hannah was doing homework. Hannah estaba haciendo tarea. We were playing basketball. Nosotros estábamos jugando basketball. If it's a negative sentence, we start with the subject, then wasn't or weren't, an ing verb, and the complement. I wasn't running in the park yesterday. They weren't listening to music. Yo no estaba corriendo en el parque. Ellos no estaban escuchando música. Remember, if the subject is I, he, she, or it, we use was or the negative wasn't. Wasn't is the contraction of was not. And if the subjects are we, you, or they, we use were or the negative weren't. Weren't is the contraction of were not. How do we make interrogative sentences? If it's a yes or no question, we start with the auxiliary was or were, then the subject, an ing verb, and the complement. Like this example. Were they watching a movie yesterday? Yes, they were. No, they weren't. If it's a WH question, we start with the WH word, then was or were, the subject, ing verb, and the complement. Like the example. What was Emily doing last weekend? She was dancing in a party. We're going to review the spelling rules for ing verbs. Remember, for verbs ending in E, we drop the E and then add ing. Like these examples. Dance, dancing. Make, making. If a verb ends In consonant, vowel, consonant, we double the last consonant. Like these examples. Run, running. Swim, swimming. If a verb ends in X, Y, or W, we don't double the consonant. We only add the ing at the end of the verb. Like this. Play, playing. Fix, fixing. Snow, snowing. We're going to practice with these exercises in your student's book, page 79. In exercise 10, you have to complete the sentences with the correct form of the verb in parentheses. The verbs could be in past continuous or simple past. Like this example. In number 1, the correct form of the verb is like this. Samuel was hiking when he got thirsty. 2. They were kayaking when it started to rain. In the first sentence, we use the past continuous, and in the second one, we use the simple past. One of the sentences is going to be in past continuous and the other in simple past. In exercise 11, we have to put the words in the correct order to make questions. Like this example. Number 1, was Tim hiking when his sunglasses broke? In your workbook, page 65, we're going to continue with more activities. In exercise 7, you have to read the dialogue and answer the questions below. In exercise 8, you have to read the expressions and choose their meaning. Number 1 says, Eve asks, how did your vacation go? What does she want to know? A. How Gina traveled while on vacation. B. Whether Gina enjoyed her vacation. In this case, the correct meaning is the letter B. In exercise 9, you have to complete the dialogue with expressions from exercise 8. These are the last activities that we're going to do today. In exercise 10, you have to find and circle the 4 verbs in the iguana's tail and answer the questions. Like this example. What was the iguana doing when it got hard? It, number 1, the answer is, was writing. In exercise 11, you have to match the 2 parts of the sentences and write the letters on the line. In exercise 12, you have to answer the questions according to the information that is on exercise 11. In exercise 13, you have to complete the questions with the correct form of the verb wear, and then write the answers. Like the example. 1. Was he wearing sunglasses when you saw him on the beach? And the answer is, yes, he was.